싶은 세계로 Coffee, Coffee Company, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's the Coffee Company. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. It's the Coffee Company. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Coffee,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill that is the Coffee Company. It is... Oh, God, it is raining, isn't it? It is raining. It is Friday the 13th, and it feels like it today. It's Friday the 13th of February, and it is a very wet 8 degrees centigrade, but it feels like 4. Welcome back, everyone. We're back here. We do have some breaking news. I really should put it in the title. I haven't. Let me do it. Let's do it quickly. Here we go. Just introduce myself. No, you are not introducing yourself. What's the breaking news? Here we go. We do that. We do it on there. Here we go. IGOR. Oh, precisely. Great. We're back. We got some breaking news. Of course, before we get to the breaking news, we do have to address the elephant in the room. We are going to address... You are an elephant, Will. You certainly are an elephant. You all saw the post this morning on Tottenham on Tour. Basically, due to mental health reasons, and he's felt like he's at the end of his tether in regards to this football club. Brian, we all love Brian. Will's now ruined his trip. Brian has decided to step back from YouTube entirely. So, we are going to be basically talking about the future. And basically saying, I am now running Tottenham on Tour as a solo person because Daigle says he will not return to the YouTube until ENIC sell the club. And let's face it, everyone, ENIC are not selling the football club anytime soon. So it looks like it's just going to be me. Unfortunately, Will, it's going to be me. It's going to be me, myself, and I running the Coffee Company and Tottenham on Tour. So basically, it's harsh. It's harsh, but basically, if you come to Tottenham on Tour because you see it as the Brian Daigle show, you're probably not going to see Brian Daigle anymore. As much as that makes us very, very sad. If you do only tune into Tottenham on Tour for Brian, you might as well unsubscribe. You basically just unsubscribe. It's just the way it is. I'm going to be running the show from now on. We'll try and do our best. We'll try and run as many football shows as we can, as well as running the Coffee Company. I'm not going to promise anything. That's not me. I don't promise and then not deliver. I try and do my best. But anyone that wants to come along for the ride and still watch some Spurs content, you got me. I quite like talking about football. Hopefully you enjoy what I have to talk about. And we will now be doing a weekly show on a Friday because we're doing the Coffee Company show on a Friday anyway. So every Friday we will be inviting people to the Coffee Company, of course, and Tottenham on Tour to talk about what's going on in football. If there is news, we will break the news. But anyone that wishes to support us, you can support us. Everything's still running at the moment. And let's see who's in the house. We're going to bring Barris and Royale. Barry's going to join us. We've replaced... Elvis has left, but we've got the Beatles. Actually, no. If Barry was a band, I think it's going to be Lieutenant Pigeon and Mouldy Old Doe. If you know, you know. But let's see who's in the house to take us through the show. We got Colin Crossamano's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. We have Don Corleone. Big up to you. We have Darren Johnson's in the house. Ian Ferguson, our first YouTube member, clicking in for the day. We have The Real Deals. Big up to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. Andrew Gregory, YouTube member. The Two Mark Show, the Sheriff Oh no, this will be Cookie. This will be Cookie, actually. Good to see you, Cookie. Hopefully you're well. Barry is saying, yes, Will is an elephant. Well, you can. He's there. You can talk to him. Will is an elephant. We have Craig O'Sullivan from the Guardians of the Pombo. Good to see her. We have Paul Langley's in the house. YouTube member Andy Lloyd's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. And Nacho Slayer. Good to see her. Hopefully you're well. Good to see everyone wishing Brian well. I will try my best to run this channel. It will be me, myself, and I. And hopefully, apparently not. I don't think so.
No.
But Barry, how are you feeling this afternoon? Are you doing good? We will not be hearing you rant like
Not for now. Anyway, we won't hear the storyteller that you don't get the story out of. That's for certain. I'm all right. Well, apparently Spurs have made a decision.
He's left.
He's left. Who's left?
Well, we got breaking news, Barry. We got breaking news because according to Fabrizio Romano, Igor Tudor, the former Juventus manager and former Marseille manager, and Lazio. He did well at Lazio, actually. Yeah, he was still
there from March till June.
Oh no, he didn't do well then, did he? He didn't do well, did he? He did do well. He didn't do well, did he?
He won 6 games.
Igor Tudor has agreed to become the Tottenham Hotspur manager on a short-term contract until the end of the season. So, Barry, what's happening?
I've got breaking news from we've not had an Ornstein. We've had an Ornstein bomber. We've had a bomber. We've had a Fabrizio Romano bomber. It's been announced on Sky News. But I have a voice note from Iggy Principato,
Big up Iggy Principato,
who has his own take from an insider at Juve. If you want me to play it.
No, we won't do that. We're not going to flame Iggy on the internet. We might flame Iggy on the internet later. But good to see it. Iggy is the man. Big up Iggy. We've got El Said. Good to see you, sir. Hopefully you're well. We have Ryan G. Big up, buddy. Hopefully, and Hellas Verona. You forgot Hellas Verona, Will.
Well, yeah, there's quite a lot of other stuff. He's also 98% a halibut, but he's not a halibut.
Is he like? Is Igor? Everyone, type 1 in the chat if you think Igor Tudor is 98% a halibut.
A halibut.
Yeah.
So anyway, for all those, so obviously that announcement has come. There's been a meltdown. We're going down. It doesn't matter. Blah blah blah. Shut up, all you moaning Tottenham fans. Just shut up.
Rant, Barry. Rant.
Just. We have no football this weekend. They cannot ruin it for us. And that is what it is. He's going to be the interim. And that's it. Deal with it. We're not making the decisions. Let's not. What's the betting? The biggest betting that happens is he goes and gets a result of some sort against Arsenal. And then the fan base, I'll give him the job permanently. Give him the job permanently. But if you want to, today, I don't know where Angus is because I checked in on him earlier and he wasn't very happy with what I sent him.
No, he
just
you flamed Angus earlier.
If you've got any Arsenal fans that you know, and we all know them because they've probably been berating us, just ask them this: say, what's highest? Nottingham Forest sacking more managers than Bukayo Starboy Saka has in open play goals this season.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
Oh dear. But the response I got back from Angus, he's been injured. But when we finish a game, I was just waiting for Angus. When we have a game or a
Yeah,
result,
if we
Angus
lose,
is straight
2
away
minutes.
typing up, it's happened again, Tottenham, it's happening again, you're this, you're that, blah, blah, blah. I didn't hear anything from Angus last night when Arsenal got a point. And then I thought, let me just check on him and see if he's all right. And I just said to him, where are you hiding? And his response was, I'm not hiding. The game at the Etihad will determine who wins the league. I said, no, it won't. I said, you'll bottle it way before then. She goes, it will. City will drop points. This isn't the old City. We play them before them versus Wolves. And then he starts, then he obviously goes on to the not long now, you lot need to hurry up. And I said, what's that? And he said, well, apparently, according to your fans, you're beating us. And I said, Angus, there are 3 possibilities. You will win, you will lose, or we will draw. Oh, well, the you will lose is more likely. And I said, yes, but if you drop points to us, then that's going to be so funny. And don't go hiding. Like all the Arsenal fans have suddenly gone hiding, where they were saying they were going to win a quad. They were saying they're going to win a treble. They were saying they won the league 3 weeks ago. Oh, Arsenal fans, the gift that keeps on giving.
Indeed. And I know we don't like to talk about Arsenal, but that's a good way to start the show, just flaming everyone.
Yeah.
What do you think about this appointment, Nick? What do you think? I've got my own thoughts on the matter. But what do you think, first of all? It's one that's sort of come out of nowhere. Apparently, there's a Fabrizio Romano bomber. Apparently, there's a Fabrizio. So give your thoughts, Barry. And
I think there's obviously the people. I don't know what people expect. First of all, let's be real. Do they think anyone who's in a job is leaving a job? Firstly, to come to Tottenham Hotspur. Secondly, that's not a word, but it is now because I just said it is. What we are an absolute shambles, and we should be grateful that anyone wants to come. Anyone wants to come to this club. So I don't know what were we expecting. We were expecting this is going to happen. That's going to happen. This is going to happen. Look, I don't know. I don't know anything of him as a manager. It was always going to be a manager that's available. And one that would take on this job for a short period of time. Again, the nostalgia merchants would want Harry Redknapp to come back and get Nico Cranchaw and get
realistically, Barry, Harry Redknapp is 80.
And also
he's nearly 80.
Yeah, and also for those that don't remember the last thing of Harry Redknapp, it wasn't 2008, by the way, guys. It was eating a kangaroo's dick in the jungle. So let that be a reminder to you that that's what we want. So look, ultimately, he's here to the end of the season.
Yeah.
So then everyone can get their wish of Poch coming back, but apparently De Zerbi and Poch are on the list. I'm not a fan of either, but there you go. That's my opinion. But we need 3 wins, right? 3 wins and that's it. So 3 wins from 12 games left now?
Yeah.
So, or 9 points from those 12 games, whatever needs to happen. I think we've been let off the hook by Mr. Marinakis by getting rid of Sean Dyche, because the person that you'd want to in a relegation battle is probably Sean Dyche. And I don't actually think they're going to get relegated. I genuinely think that Leeds will get dragged back into it because I think they've gone too early with the way that they've been playing, and also potentially Crystal Palace, because they're not playing like this for Glasner because Glasner's leaving. So look, we'll just have to wait and see. He's known for 3-4-2-1. I think that's probably the only formation we can play at the moment.
Yeah.
So it kind of, it kind of fits. Look, you can argue that he wasn't. He hasn't been. He hasn't. You know, he's not a manager with loads of honours. But look, he's got to come in, do a job, and that's it. That's as simple as what he's got to do. So what we need to do is not argue about it for the next 52 million years. We just need to say, let's get behind him and let's support the team for the rest of this season. Then we draw a line in the sand and then we work out what we're going to do and we plan now. What the most important thing is now is we start planning for the summer. And that's not just for who the manager is. That's what players we need to do, what players we need to get rid of, because we still need to get rid of a load of players, but we can't because we need to replace them. And again, I don't think we need to look at, 100 million here and 125 million pound here.
Like a club in our position is not going to spend 100 million.
We need what we need to be doing is we need to be doing the sensible signings, the signings that make sense. So Palhinha needs to be one of them because he's obviously on loan. Gallagher was, Xavi was good. Robertson in the summer. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, he's Liverpool blower. The Scotland captain used to winning trophies, winning mentality. That's what we need.
We really could have done with a Robertson.
Exactly.
And the problem with Spurs, we saw it, Barry. One of the things they said was Thomas Frank, after the Arsenal game, said there was a lack of standards, and then the entire team didn't turn up on time the next day. Well, I'm just going. We as business people have fired people for doing less than that. I would have, if it's unlucky for them, they can't be fired, because any other job in the world, if you show up late after you've been told you need to up your standards, you would all get sacked.
Yeah.
We need players that are going to come into this dressing room and up the standards. This is how you perform. This is what you eat. This is how you turn up for training. This is what you wear. But simple things helps govern. I know it's not a lot, but everything from being professional translates onto a football pitch. And there is a lack of standards at the football club. I think you're probably right. Having three at the back is probably the best idea for us, having three at the back, because we have got loads of utility players. In a couple of weeks, we will have Benson Kerr's back. We will see after the international break, Kudus will be back, apparently, if he's not.
Well, look, if they're not back, at least it works into a plan. For once, at least we've gone to a manager that plays pretty much how we can only play and set up. Not a manager that suddenly goes, we'll go 4-4-2. Do you know what I mean? At least we're doing this. So look, I think you've seen how quickly it's changed at Man United. I'm not for 1 minute going to say that we're going to go, win 4 on the bounce and go up the table. But, we have got some, we have got some more favourable fixtures after Arsenal,
yeah. We do have more winnable games.
Liverpool, I know we never win at Liverpool, but Liverpool are not the Liverpool. I mean, they scrape past Sunderland, and if we start getting on a run, Fulham away, Palace at home, and then, lo and behold, we only need a point out of the last 2 games in March. We've got a free hit for the rest of the season, right? So look, I just think what we tend to do as a fan base overall, some people will want this appointment, some people will hate this appointment, but it always leads to everyone arguing about everything. This player, that player, this manager, that manager, Poch, not Poch, Gallagher's crap. Simmons is crap, Paulinho's crap, but Tell and Odebear are amazing. I mean, the most crazy.
It makes no sense, does it? Everyone's saying Matisse Tell is quality, and he's not. Matisse Tell was crap. I'm sorry.
I think between No Goal Moani, Odebear, and Tell, I think it's something like 130 games between the 3 of them since they've been at Tottenham, and they've
scored
got
less than 20 goals.
17 goals / assists. And Odebear has scored 2 goals in the Premier League in 2 years. So I'm not having any of this nonsense. And then, of course, the narrative then comes around to, Richarlison's done all right. Like, this is not the level where we're gassing up Richarlison, right? So
Craig's going to come in the chat in a minute and he's going to slaughter you.
he can slaughter me all. He can slaughter me all he likes. But look, look, I just look. Whatever happens, we need to be. We just need to be. Thank you.
That's
Mark.
it in black and white, Barry. 121 appearances between Tel Mawani and Odebert and 17 goals and assists.
Brilliant.
And people are saying these four. Like, I had an argument. I love this man, Amir. Amir's amazing. But I just said he's like telling me these players are not shit. That tells you they are shit. That is shit. They are crap.
Yeah,
they are shit. This team is awful. Because they are.
Here's the question.
Why do we keep?
Here's the question. Here we go.
Why do we keep signing French players if they never turn up for Spurs?
It's a serious question, and with business head on.
Yes.
This boils back to what Ferguson changed when Ferguson went into United. That everyone had their uniform. They were clean.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Standards.
Look at Jed Spence. The bloke looks like he needs a damn good bath a lot of the time with his hair do's that he's got. You want these people? These people are carrying people's hopes and dreams.
And they can't even turn up on time.
They can't turn up on time. He's just a shit of a man. He's a shit of a bloke, and they're all the same.
It's all of them. Will it's Romero, Van der Ven won't play. Van der Ven won't turn up. None of them. Vicario. It's all of them.
Well,
It's all of them.
Unfortunately, you become a little bit far, to the right of the compass. But what we want is a team of Scott Parkers going to turn up, clean cut, no, not covered in tattoos. This, that, the other.
That's not
stupid haircuts. They're going to turn up and they're going to go. This is my badge. You want to just promote kids through the academy? Stop signing these fucking garlic munchers. They don't care about it.
So, Will, it's our first show back and we're going to get cancelled. We're going to get cancelled.
Sign people that actually care about where the fuck they're playing football. If they've never heard of Tottenham, why would you sign them?
So we're getting cancelled today.
It's like, can you imagine if you went to a job interview? Why do you want to play here? Why do you want to work here? Well, I don't know.
Will,
what?
Shut up.
Well,
because we're going to get cancelled, Will.
Well,
We're going to get cancelled. Yes. Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
We're going to get cancelled today. Yes, Porro has 26 goals and assists at our right back. So Pedro Porro is the man I'd make captain tomorrow.
No.
I'd make him captain. He's the only one that cares. Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Let's just check.
Until we stop buying mediocre players and kids, we'll not.
Let's just see. I know what Pedro Porro is. I'm just checking to see if he's got any tattoos.
yeah, he has. Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, no.
So,
First flight out.
as the season has worn on, I started to wonder if Conte was right not to trust Spence. Probably right. Probably was. You got a near ban. Good to see you, buddy. Just get a new manager bounce into effect for your next PL game. Please do it to save football. Indeed. Big up a near ban. Good to see you. These are times that try men's souls. Everyone's laughing at Will because he's. Have you decided to be Alf Garnett today?
Will's like, well,
Will wants every player to be Scott Parker.
How dare you turn up with your berets and your onions round your necks coming into this football club?
Exactly.
Who's this Tudor? He is. He's King Henry VIII.
No, Spencer's Asricotta. No, he just looks at Asricotta if he hadn't had a bar.
Asricotta was at least a good footballer.
Yeah.
Asricotta was a good footballer. So we're getting cancelled today, but
Oh,
it's
look at him. He needs a bath.
Welsh Will is correct. Play the kids, no fear or respect. Indeed, King Igor the Eighth. But that's the amount of clubs he's managed. 8. He's failed at all of them.
It's 45% win rate.
Yeah, 45% win record. But what does everyone think about the appointment, really? What does everyone... I'm going to respectfully disagree with you in here, Ban. I'm going to respect... Because if Mickey van der Ven showed he had so little respect for the manager, so little professionalism, angling for a move away. And yes, I know he probably should get paid a lot more for the performances he's done. But you got to show a bit of professionalism, Barry.
Do you know what though? Fair play to him for wanting to come here for 4 months.
Yeah, fair play to him. We all know it's Igor. Igor the Terrible. That's what we're all going to be calling him.
Igor is terrible.
But we got 1 gifted membership from Mr. David Shire. Big up to you, Cobber. Thank you, mate. Legend, absolute legend of the community. Good day to you. Hopefully, you're having a good evening down under. And thank you very much for the gifted membership. Indeed. Well, I'm not going to get attached. He keeps us up. I say, nice one, mate. But the permanent appointment is what concerns me most. Yes, I agree with you, Paul. 100%. Because the club are dangling the Pochettino carrot in front of us, Nick, aren't they? That's what they're doing. And then the club will do. They're just setting us up to fail, aren't they?
They're doing what I've said all along. It's the deflect while you're looking over here. We're doing something over here. It's the typical magician ploy of Enoch and the board. That they will do it. They know deep down that this is their only play, because it was the one that gets the fans back on side and it keeps things quiet again for however long. So look, that's their play. That's what they'll do until they don't do it and something else happens. But look, I think it needs to be stripped back. He's come here. He must be crazy to even want to step foot in the door. But look, he was a hard nut of a player. He's not going to take any nonsense.
He was a very good player. He was a very good player.
He's not going to take any nonsense from this group of players. Let's just get it right straight away. And look, if these players want to do what they've done under all these other managers, then they'll just do it anyway. It doesn't matter. There's no point in sitting there and worrying about it because they'll do it anyway. But look, like you know the saying, you can't make an omelette without cracking a few eggs. That's what he's going to have to do. And look, he's got what 9 days before the North London derby. So he's got
9 days to figure out how he's going to shithouse.
The players will be back on Monday because they've all been given 5 days off because obviously they're tired or they need to go out to Dubai and get some sun and
tattoo parlor, the new tattoo parlor.
Will's got an agenda against people with tattoos. I can see that.
Yeah,
What we're gonna do, Ben, is we're gonna get Will drunk. We're gonna kidnap him and we're gonna put a load of tattoos on him.
He's gonna have an old school hors d'oeuvre for Sarah.
Yeah,
you're gonna have that.
And an anchor, and an anchor on his arm as well. I said anchor. Yes. I said anchor.
I'm gonna have Hewlett Packard. Oh, wait, you're in bed. Your roof's leaking.
I know this. I've been telling Chris for months, Will. I know. We've got Andy Lloyd with another gifted membership. Big up to you, sir. Thank you very much for the gifted membership. If you were given a membership, please say thank you to both David and Andy. Really helps us out. 100%, Colin. 100%. 1 game a week. That's when you build. That's I'll show you after the show. In Tudor, we trust. Indeed, mate. I think attacking football is out the window. 100%. It's staying in the league. That's what matters. Time wasting for minute 1. Score in the first 2 minutes. Old school. It's what we need to do. You should have looked at Edin Terzic. I don't really rate Terzic, to be honest. Not the biggest fan of Terzic. I think he's a decent manager, but didn't set the world alight at Dortmund. He hasn't had a proper job since then. Terzic, not. But we got a $10 Australian dollar donation from David saying, Will G's Cobber going off like a frog in the sock, head down swinging. Indeed, you are.
Frog in a sock.
Cobber. You got to say Cobber.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. He's going off like a frog in his. He is.
Yeah.
He is.
No, but it's you don't win.
Oh, but it's a
anything-
close friend, mate, or buddy, Will. So that's what it means.
You don't win anything with kids, and you can't turn up. Spend the amount of money that Spurs spend to send out a half-assed group of amateur-looking people that don't want to be there. They don't know where they are, and they don't know why they're there anyway. That.
What you're basically saying is the cost of the ticket does not equate to the quality on the pitch.
No, what I'm saying is at one point what we had, and it's not that long ago, the core of the England team was
Yes.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Yes, it was.
Now we've got
Which is
some
probably why-
half-assed
which is-
bunch of losers that wouldn't even get in the French third team. So we need to have people that want to be there.
Tottenham always do best when they've got a core of English players. That is the truth. Ediz Ahmed, good to see you, Ediz. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you will. What's your opinion, Ben?
Get relegated. Nice core of English players. Get back up.
But Reese asked me for my opinion, not you. You're not Ben.
No, but
I believe Igor Tudor showed at Juventus that he's not capable of managing a big club. He's a former Juventus player. They were desperate for him to get in after they got. Oh, who did they sack? They sacked Motta. They sacked Motta because he had more draws than IKEA. So they sacked Motta and then he came in afterwards and didn't set the world alight, which is why they've changed him again. They changed him. I think at this rate, all we need to do is we need a manager that's going to install some hard arsery. So Igor Tudor as a player was a hard bastard. I think we need a bit of that right now. And I think Igor Tudor could show a bit more grit.
What's going to happen? He's there for 4 months. 4 months to the end of the season?
Yep.
So all that's going to happen is every agent, for every one of those players, is going to be, look, Mickey, you've got to put up with this wanker for 4 months.
Yep. And then you can go around with
and then
Madrid.
you can go. And that's what they're always saying. And then the other ones are going to go, no gonna. All the French blokes going to be there. Who's going to respect someone?
We're never going to be allowed to go to Courchevel. We're never going to be able to go to Courchevel ever again. They're going to watch this.
For the people for the people that remember their school days, did we ever have any respect for the supply teacher? No. You
So
don't
basically,
respect
you're calling him a supply
It's
teacher.
a waste of fucking time. What he is, they'd be better off saying to them,
Ryan Mason.
Ryan, get your fucking boots off, go and sit there and don't look like a cunt for the entire
You can't say that, Will. We won't be monetized. So first you're going to get us cancelled and demonetized. You are an
basically,
asshole.
Friday the 13th
You're
is
an
called-
asshole.
Yeah, well,
There's just no point. It's literally just, oh yeah, he's just some toss spot. Can you imagine how far down your list you'd have to go before you found Tudor?
We need an Ashes winning coach. Nick, you're the new Spurs manager, mate. Knotty Green, champions.
champions
Exactly.
of Europe. You never sing that. Oh.
Honestly,
Anyway, Ben, I'm going to love you and leave you because Will is actually. I'm going to leave you with Will just because I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. You know what I mean? It takes a lot. It takes a lot. But I need to go and
Imagine being related to him.
I don't know how you do it. But I will see you. I will see you all on the other side. There'll be no storytelling that's cut out. And look, Spurs can't ruin our weekend this weekend. So
Yeah,
let's just
indeed.
enjoy the peace. Let's all laugh at Arsenal because it's happening again. So yeah, let's all laugh at them. And big up to everyone. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And as I said, come on, you Spurs. We might as well just get
Indeed.
behind them. We might as well get behind them. 3 wins
Get
and we're
behind
safe.
the team.
3 wins and we're safe, people.
3 wins. Big up, Nick. Thank you for coming
See you later.
on. See you later, mate. We're staying up, winning the Champions League. No Golo is back. Yes, also No Golo was managed. No, he wasn't. Was No Golo managed by Igor Tudor? I don't know.
How useless he is up front.
Hopefully. I'm glad it's not Mason again. Yes, Will is on one today. I am a Spurt. Phil P. Woo! Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully all well. Spence will sulk in the corner like he always does. Spurs can ruin my weekend by appointing Igor Tudor. Yes, indeed, mate. Indeed. Question, Ben, is Tudor any good? He's not great.
He's rubbish.
But at this, the players need to do it for themselves rather than. I think that's the problem. They need to stop blaming. They need to stop blaming the manager and do it themselves because they need to accept some responsibility. These players are the reason Ange was sacked because they lost too many games of football, and these players are the reason that Thomas Frank's been sacked because they didn't want to play for him. How many managers can these players? How many managers can these players fail? That's it. At the end, they've got to do it for themselves. They are a bunch of mercenaries. Act like mercenaries and take. What mercenaries?
Mercenaries. They've actually wanted what they are.
Useless.
What they are is
useless.
No, they're grifters.
Yeah, they are grifters.
They're nothing. They are urchins. And the fact of the matter is, they could sign the best manager in the world, and all they deserve every single time they go anywhere near a Spurs shirt is to have the entire stadium of 4 people screaming at them that they're not fit to wear the shirt.
Indeed.
It's nothing to do with the manager. They could have the best manager.
They did.
The best manager in the world. They've had 4 of the best managers in the world. They can't do it.
4 wins and we are safe. Yes, indeed. Yes, he was the manager. Just to get No Golo scoring.
So who's Spurs going to beat?
I don't know. Knowing us will beat Arsenal. And then we'll lose every game for the rest of the season.
Absolutely smashed by Arsenal.
Um,
I have City winning.
Gotta take care. Good. Take care, David. Hopefully you're well, buddy.
Don't get bitten by no sharks.
Yeah, don't get bitten by any sharks.
Watch out for the
Spiders.
Seen that video?
No, don't show it. We'll get done. So we'll get demonetized, copywritten, and cancelled. Yes, indeed, they are a bunch of soft that. Big up to you, David. What a parting shot. Big up. But nope, you're not allowed to block yourself. Jonathan Boyd, good to see you, buddy. Yes, we are signing Igor Tudor will be the manager by the end of today. Yes or no? That's a Huntsman, isn't it?
No, but look at it. Why would anyone go to Australia?
It's Huntsman. Big up the Huntsman Spiders. Richard Healy, good to see you, buddy. No, he doesn't play attacking football, Richard. He doesn't. He's very much a free at the back. Wing backs.
But Spurs haven't got any decent apart from Pedro Porro.
Who's injured?
Injured.
Pisses me off when one of our players boot one over the bar and walk away laughing. Indeed, mate. I blocked myself. Don't you block yourself.
I'm getting cancelled.
For all concerned, Tudor players board. It's time to put up exactly. They've got to do it for themselves. They've got to show some pride in themselves. Indeed, I'm praying we don't do a Man United this weekend. We are playing against Grimsby. Big up to Wolves. Big up to you. Watch Forest and Friar Tuck be the ones who send us down. Indeed, mate. Indeed. Did they already? Yes, Tudor has agreed. Let's create an acid bath atmosphere. Yes, indeed. Mate, 2 5-meter plus white pointers swimming around at the moment. Look after yourself, mate. Or do what you do best, mate, and ride on the back of those great whites and kick some ass. Is it pronounced Igor or Igor? It's Igor because he's Croatian.
Igor, it's Igor Shandor.
What, Igor Shandor? Isn't he the guy that designed the building in Ghostbusters? Yes, Gozer the Gazarian.
Even Gozer the Gazarian couldn't get rid of it.
Big up Gozer the Gazarian. Bring up the Stay Path Marshmallow Man. Tudor, huntsman or football? Indeed, mate. It's the poisonous toads to watch out for in Australia. Well, good to know. Good to know. Igor Tudor's coaching record: played 341, won 156, drawn 81, and lost 104. 437 goals, and with a difference of 121. But that's with players like Dusan Vlahovic. We're going to have to get behind him.
Is Danzo?
Danzo's really good, but he's got a snapped ligament in his toe, so he's not playing.
Can't I just chop it off?
I think he'll make Dragishin play well. I think Tudor will be very good for Dragishin because he plays that style of football. I think Dragishin in a three at the back with Van der Ven at the left centre back, Dragishin in the middle, and anyone really who probably play Archie. He'll probably play. Just play anyone.
They did a great job taking a picture of Eve Basuma, didn't they?
He probably was doing balloons well. Wolves will go all out for that. Why not? Indeed, mate. Just get behind him. VAR correction. Tudor equals Huntsman OF football. Bigger. Huntsman of football. I'd rather we got Hassan. No, Hasenhüttl was crap. Or Solskjaer would probably never manage Spurs because he wanted the Man United job. Paulinho could play there. Paulinho could play at centre back. He's done quite well at centre back.
Whoever run through the injuries in the current team, I don't know.
I can get that list for you. There's 12 of them.
Good.
So
more than a team.
Actually, no, I think it's 13 injuries. Spurs injuries currently. Here we go. Here's the list of I don't want Arsenal's injuries. They've got 2 whole teams. Our injury list is as follows: Wilson Odobert is an ACL. Destiny Udogie with a hamstring. Dejan Kulusevski's got a fractured knee still, but he's getting back onto the grass. Kevin Danso has a snapped ligament in his toe. Pedro Porro's got a hamstring. James Maddison's got his ACL that he's recovering from. Kudus has a thigh injury. Richarlison hamstring. Bentancur hamstring. Ben Davis has got a broken ankle, and Lucas Bergvall has an ankle problem as well.
Actually, build a team. So here's a serious question.
Yes.
How do you build an actual team to get out of trouble on the basis that we can go through these people? Xavi Simons not good enough.
No, he's good.
He's not good enough.
He is. He's the only player that is good enough. Will.
He's a lightweight.
He's the only one that is good enough.
Men, is it?
That's a good record. According to Wikipedia, he's a coach who believes in playing on the front foot with aggressive style of play. He's not. He is a bit of a defensive coach.
We haven't got any defensive players.
Will Poch be back after 2026 World Cup? Imagine from managing Musa Eriksson, Dele to road runners, Paulinho, Benson. He loves Conor Gallagher. And he would love Paulinho. So those 2 players, he'd be happy with. What happened? What's happened there? It's gone all smoky.
The Lord is with us.
I don't think he is, Will.
The Lord is Lord.
What's happened? What's happened? That's weird.
Oh, have you got water in your laptop?
I hope not, because that's the end of my laptop. Nope, it's just... There we go.
You just spat shit all over your computer.
I talk shit anyway.
Spitting facts.
Well, it's spitting facts, and it's like that guy in Friends, isn't it? What was it? No, it was Gary Oldman in Friends, spitting.
Yeah. Lucas Bergvall, is he really any good? Or,
he's got quality, but he's not good enough yet.
Archie Gray, bless his cotton socks, looks like a nice little fellow. He's got no tattoos.
What's it with you and no tattoos?
Well, I believe it. They just don't.
Your wife has a tattoo.
Yeah, no, but you can't see that.
I'm flaming you on stream. Your wife has a tattoo.
I know, but they just don't look presentable, do they?
Your wife has a tattoo.
Yes, yeah. If you were told, guys, you're going over the top tomorrow, you're going to be machine gun, these are the blokes you're going with, and they pop up Dominic Solanke, you're going to think, oh, fuck.
Yes, it is. I don't care anymore. I just want to see Poch back, final in the dugout for us after more than 6 years. Indeed, mate.
But who's going to? You will need
3
to
years.
spend £2 billion to replace. There are so many bad players here that they literally might as well.
That's why you need to get Poch, because they might actually give him time.
No chance. Well, yes.
Machine, big up. At least we've got a Croatian manager this time, Machina Joe. Good day to you, mate. Hopefully you're well. Isn't he retired?
Brandon Austin, 1999.
He's retired, isn't he?
Retired.
I think he's done something else. Poch preferred Gallagher, giving more important role than manager 100. Yes, he loved Conor Gallagher. He loved him. He loved him as a player. Sousa's the new left back. He could be playing as wing back. So we do have players that can play wing back. When Porro is eventually back, he will probably play Sousa and Porro.
Yeah, but you've got no Golo Muani,
Who's actually did quite well under Tudor last year at Juventus.
But he's not going to. Well, who are the Spurs? So let's have the run. We should chat GPT it.
No.
Could chat GPT war game a bit like Champ Manager. What would be good is to put the Spurs, the likely Spurs, the available players in that we've got versus the stats of the teams that we've got to the end of the season, how they get on. Because I reckon it's not looking good.
Even a great coach like me couldn't get anything out of these half-wits. Indeed. Come on, you Spurs. Imagine he beats Woolwich. Yeah, indeed. It's a baptism of fire, but I think...
want Spurs to beat Woolwich.
I do. We need to stay up, Will.
Yeah, I know.
We have to stay up. We have to stay up. Who cares?
We've got to maintain a good London team. So if Spurs go...
No, we're not having them.
Oh, no,
Let Aston Villa win the league. Let Aston Villa win the league. Let's do it. He beats Woolwich. Give him a statue. Indeed. Indeed. We need to imagine he goes on a 5-game winning run.
The thing is, though, looking at these players,
He won't.
Which one of these players is going to get anything past the goodness?
None of them.
None of them.
None of them are fit as well, Will. So they'll ask it that half of them are injured.
Who's in the under 21? Men's under 21.
We got Catman. Good to see you, Jess.
It's the women's thing.
He wouldn't have done any better. It's what we need to do now, Catman, is we need to draw a line under the sand and just move forward.
Intro test.
Huh?
You've got a thing when you say intro test.
Yes, I'm seeing if that gets copyright or not. We need to do something different at home going forward. This current win, yeah, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. We've got a dreadful squad of players. We've got a dreadful squad of players. We've got terrible injuries, which I haven't even got to the injuries. I've seen loads of shows, and we're starting to see conspiracy theories. And here's a question, Will. We'll discuss it for the last 10 minutes of the show. Is the Spurs pitch the reason why we've got so many injuries? Is the Spurs pitch the reason we've got so many injuries? Because no other team has got an NFL pitch under their stadium. And you don't see any other team with the amount of injuries that Spurs have.
Yeah, but it's not the same pitch, is it?
No, but you've only got so much ground under the pitch because it's on a metal tray that has to move.
Yeah, but they're not getting injured. They're getting injured at training.
No, they're getting injured on the pitch as well. Is the pitch at Spurs?
No, but what you're thinking is that the answer is that the mass of the thing. I mean, I don't know how it's designed, but the thing, assuming it's enormous big trays, it's not going to be like a resonance pushing back, is there?
But there's got to be a variable why these players are getting injured.
Probably those stupid football boots. They're probably wearing those stupid poxy blade things.
They have to wear blades. Well, everyone wears blades.
You want studs. You want black boots with studs. Like
everyone wears those. Everyone wears blades now, Will. Everyone. What is the reason for it? Because...
Well, there were so many... Bloody hell, these players really do look under 21, don't they?
That is a point.
What?
That is a point. No other club's players who have had injuries on our pitch have ever blamed our pitch.
Could any of these players be promoted?
Thank you for my membership, much appreciated. Big up.
Is Mikey Moore back, or is he still?
No, he's still at Rangers. We buy soft players. We do buy soft players, but they weren't. We've bought players.
Is there a DEI policy at all?
No, we're not going to. Let's not talk about that.
No, but
Let's not talk about it.
why haven't they promoted any? Of
Let's
these
not,
players?
because they're shit. Will that's why they're not getting promoted.
Andy Craig's a chunky little fella, isn't he? Bloody hell.
I bet he's crap. Stadium is built over a Celtic gravesite. It must be, but they didn't have this many injuries at White Hart Lane. Daigle, if you looked at, go to the community section, buddy. Go to the community section. Yeah, or you watch the beginning of the show.
These players are still wasting money, aren't they?
What is it with Spurs? Is it the fact we've got 30%? You're the guy that treats you is the guy that's the head of the Spurs medical team.
No, well, it wasn't head. He worked.
What is the reason? Is it the fact they outsource it? Is it because they don't care?
No, I just don't think. I think that the way it's.
Because we know for a fact that a lot of the medical team left last year because they had disagreements with the management team. We do know that.
No, I just think what it is. I think that there's something odd about the build of these football players. When you look at like Paul Stewart, look at those.
Big up Paul Stewart.
Look at your football crazy blokes over there, whatever they are.
Yeah.
The players are built differently now. Yeah,
They're thoroughbreds. They're not
No,
footballers.
they're not thoroughbreds.
They are.
They're not.
They're
not.
highly strung. They're athletes.
Yeah, but there's no strength to them. They're just skinny little blokes. They're not. God, you sound like whatchamacallit from Legend. Proper men. They're just
Like Custer and Geronimo.
They're just not. They just just look like you push him over. I mean, Dragazin looks like he's a proper.
He's a unit. Danto's a unit. We do have.
Anthony King. He's a proper sized bloke. And then the rest of these blokes are all skinny little midgets. You know, I mean, look at Archie Gray. It's like a twig.
He's quite tall though, Will.
No, he's a twig. He's not going to go.
What? Everyone in the chat. There's 24 of you. Thank you to the 24 of you that are watching. That are still here.
We'll get him cancelled before the end of the show. Don't worry. You've got 4 minutes to go.
4 minutes until.
Got extra time.
No, it's not 4. It's 7 minutes, Will, because we were late. What is it with Spurs that they're getting injuries?
We've got shitty lightweight players.
But it must be the medical team as well.
They're just shitty players. They're shitty, badly engineered players. They're not. They've got no strength training. They're just little.
Big up Paul Clark.
You say yeah.
I think it's because the squad is not deep enough and we rushed them. Maybe.
Yeah. No, maybe not.
In hockey, you have your skilled players and your tough players that stand up. It doesn't work like that in football.
Well,
It's
it
never.
doesn't,
It's
but
no.
that's what
It's never worked like that in football.
But that's where the game's changed. Because look at the size of people. Like, can you imagine what Roy Keane would do if Roy Keane came up against Mathis Tell? He would just put his foot so far up his arse, it would go out his head. Mathis Tell would be the first person to have 2 feet up his arse. It would go so. I mean, it's just things are just not. The game is just so different, and we can't keep up because we won't spend the money to have anywhere near the level of competition. It's like Ryan's.
I don't think Romero's intimidating. I think Romero's stupid.
Romero's just a bellend.
He is. That is the truth of the matter. He's a
Look at
bellend.
Dominic Solanke. I mean, what a wanker.
Will's just. Why are you?
No,
We're gonna have to pull this.
For the sake of amusement for everyone, if everyone fancies a laugh, get up the Spurs website and go through the current list of the teams for all their pictures.
Well, well, shut up. You're talking bollocks. You're talking absolute tripe.
Intimidating.
You were right. You should have stopped after calling Romero a bellend. You should have stopped after calling him a bellend.
Oh no, it's Daigle.
It's not Daigle. Let's hire Deitch.
He's styled by Versace.
Let's just hire Deitch and get a no. Stop it. Just stop it. All Argentinians look tough until Margot Marte.
They look tough until they meet.
That's not how. No, he hasn't got passion. He's the one that calls out the club for not having enough players and then gets himself sent off for 4 games. That is thick. That is him being thick. I'm sorry. I know people love Romero because he's the captain and he was been one of our better players over the last year. He's a bellend. He's a bellend. Just straight up, if you complain at the board and call out the club that, oh, we haven't got enough players, and then get sent off for 4 games just before our most important game of the season, which is Arsenal at home, that's being a bellend.
Let's be frank.
No, we're not being frank anymore. He sucks.
Yeah.
We can't be.
Do you not think Romero got sent off deliberately so he didn't have to play the games?
It wouldn't surprise me.
I wouldn't surprise them. Can you imagine? He's going
to get hammered.
Go out and get absolutely
yes,
for the World Cup.
Will is angling. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
They wouldn't have me.
They would. Use your own YouTube channel.
No, but do you not think the World Cup's coming up? The last thing Romero's...
100%. You're right, Paul. Romero will get a knock and he will miss the rest of the season, but be fit for the first day of the World Cup.
Exactly.
He will. He will. That's just what he... I bet he's never late for Argentina training. I bet he's never late to train for Argentina. We need a new captain. We need a new we need to sell half this team. We need to sell half of them.
Sell them. I don't think there's any money.
Exactly. It's exactly the same.
Where is Lo Celso?
He's at Betis, I believe. Again, he's doing well at Betis. I believe he's at Betis. Let me look.
No, he's gone, isn't he? He's not on the squad.
No, he's at Real Betis. Lo Celso.
I don't know why.
He's at Real Betis. I thought so. We're not allowed to say that. He could call his channel the Yes, indeed. There's already a coffee. There's already a coffee shop called that. Yes, there's already a coffee shop called that. I know, and playing for your country should be, in a way, he's actually right, because playing for your country should be the highest honour. And we don't. The reason that England don't do well anymore is because we don't act like that for England. No one cares about playing for England, which is why we've had some of the best teams. But it's just like the club are paying you 200 grand a week. You call out the club, and then you get sent off for 4 games.
Is it a holiday?
It is a holiday. It is a holiday.
It's what the club should do.
Is sack him.
If the club if they had any bollocks whatsoever, and
What?
they haven't got any bollocks,
What, fine him for all 4 games he
don't
misses?
pay. No, just don't pay him. Just fuck him off. If he turns around and says, "Why have you paid me?" Yeah, fuck yourself. Well, you know, they got cost of living crisis. People killing themselves to go to the stadium, and I just have no time. Yes, it is the GB News half hour. But
No.
they just are not worth your time. Tottenham Hotspur.
We'll do our best, Biker. We'll do our best, buddy. But we, on that controversial note, because we've been very controversial today, we apologise if we have offended anyone. We do. But we
said anything offensive.
You did slightly.
No.
All the French people.
But it's up to them.
We're not going to be allowed to go to France ever again.
If they feel offended, this is why I'm such a big believer. If they feel hard done by, go out and prove us wrong. It's their choice. If they want to be shit, it's up to them.
We're going to offend everyone.
Yeah, White Star. It was their choice to be shit.
It was their choice. That's what you should.
A Nor stock.
Nor rich beef stock pot.
Nor rich beef stock pots. That's it. It's their choice.
If we have offended anyone, we apologise, but also don't apologise. We will probably be back at some point next week. You get the pass. Big up. We've got a pass, and we love Courchevel. We do love Courchevel.
It was his choice.
It was his choice to cry and be shit. And be shit.
It was his choice to follow. It was his choice to make his pose on the Tottenham Hotspur website like he's...
That's a very good impression, actually. But we'll be back next week for another episode of the Kauffie Company / Tottenham on Tour. I will be running Tottenham on Tour for the foreseeable future. If anyone has any interest of having a laugh, having a good time, we'll try our best. We'll do our best. Thank you all so much for watching today's show. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And as always, if you smell what the cough is brewing, thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Ciao for now.